Stunner. Alright guys, what we're talking about today is we're talking about these expanded lugs and the reason why you don't want to use them. And as you can see, this one here, particular lug right here, see how it's caved in there, right? Because all this is an aluminum cap over the actual lug itself, right? And what you don't want to buy these, even though they're cheap. What they do is with the heat, the heat outside causes it to expand. And when you go to put your lug on there, to take them off, it won't fit, right? Because it has expanded bigger than the diameter or whatever socket you're trying to put on there. And like I said, it's just a cap. And if you look right here, you can see what happened here, right? All right. What we got here is, as you can see, I had to cut into it. See that right there? That's the actual lug itself. And this is just the cap around it. So I had to cut in. What happened is, I tried to take them off and the thing kept spinning because as you can see, that is expanded and the grips on there won't allow it to catch it. So it just spins on here. If I can hold this camera straight, I can show you what I'm talking about here. Get my here we go. If I put it on there, it's just spinning. It's not coming off because that cap is on there and it's just gonna spin around on there. It's not going anywhere, right? So the lug is still in place, but the cap is not it's not solid on there like it should be, right? So what you got to do is you got to take your like a little tool right here, and you got to cut the cap. Oh, I broke that bit. Let me put another one on here. I got these little cheap bits, right? Hopefully it won't take me but a second to put a new one back on here. I'm going to show you guys what you have to do. And it's just a hassle, guys, so just don't try to save a couple bucks trying to get you some cheap lugs when you just end up. And thank God I wasn't on the side of the road trying to change this tire and I'm home. I would have really been in a pickle. I had to get towed back. But that's why we're changing these out so we don't have the issue. Alright. And I got my bit changed back on my rotary tool. So you're gonna come here. And you're gonna stay on the surface of it. You're not gonna wanna go deep. Just enough to get yourself in there. You're gonna take you like a little, some type of chisel, or like maybe like a crowbar or a flathead screwdriver. You try to stick it in there, and you're basically gonna flour it out, right? See how it's spinning on there? What you're gonna do is you're gonna have to try to pop it out of there. Like I said, I got my chisel. Now this one's too big. I'm gonna take this one here. Take my hammer and flour it out. Because like I said, it's just a cap. For the record, guys, these is not steel rim. These are aluminum plated wheels. I guess Dodge decided to be cheap on the original, well, not the original, but the old model Chargers. So I'm gonna be changing these wheels out, and that's the reason why I was even trying to mess with this, because I was gonna do my calipers and do my rotors. And you're just gonna keep at it and just pop this out like this here. And you see how that came out there? And that's the and that eventually is going to look like that, right? Because there's a lug inside there. Like I said, this is just a cap. Let's see if I get my camera back. Angle right, I can't tell. And you're just gonna keep taking your and it's smoking and it's getting smaller. And you're just gonna keep prying at it. And it's just a lot of work. Extra work you end up having to do trying to be on the cheap side. But the car came like this. I only had it for a couple months, so it's not like I bought these cheap lugs. But of course, I would. At one point in time, I would have done that. You gotta take you some needle nose pliers, and you're just gonna try to fold it out of the way so you can get to that lug, the original lug that's underneath there. All right, I broke that piece off of there. And you're just gonna keep doing this until you can get to it. All right, you could take you some vice grips, which will probably be better. If I can get it to grip. And be careful, because this aluminum is sharp when it's cut like this. You want to have gloves on, which I don't, but you just want to be careful, right? And you're gonna just keep picking at it. Got me a little tool pick. Wait a minute. Got me a little tool pick right here. I'm gonna use that to get inside there and kind of fold it back. Then I'm gonna come back. I got different type of little chisels and picks. Where's the other one I had? Let me see. But you guys are getting the point, right? And you're gonna keep folding this back. If you see it spinning, because that's just the cap on there that's moving. And you're gonna take your hammer and you're just gonna do this all the way around. Till you can get to that lug. Use a different hammer. There's that other hammer. As you can see, there is the original lug down there, right? See how that one looks? And I believe that one is a 21 millimeter. So then that's where you can put your 21 millimeter on there, and you can just screw it out. Now, for me, let me see. I'm gonna have to keep working at it. All right, let's see what we got here. And that's what we got right here. And there we go. That's how you take that out of there. You know, strip the crap out of it. It's done.